Hi, I'm Christian Guzman, and I approve of the Board Shorts and Banter podcast.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode number, I don't have a clue, of the Board Shorts and Banter podcast. Today, I am joined
43.
by
Josh Croggan, WNBF Pro World Champion.
And my name is Tom Stockton, amateur. So come along for the journey. We're going to talk about whatever you guys have asked us today in this week's Community Q&A.
Community Q&A.
Yes. We could come up with a better name than that, couldn't we?
Yeah, that's very formal, that, Tom.
Okay.
So that sounds like something that like the Labour government would say. We're
Oh.
having a community Q&A today.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? Oh, you've killed it off now.
Shall we get Keir Starmer on?
Keir Starmer? Who is Keir Starmer?
He's the Prime Minister, you absolute melt.
No, I'm saying that because obviously I know he's now the Prime Minister, but who is he? You know?
Oh, he's a manager at Asda, isn't he?
JD Gyms. No, do you actually know? Do you, that's an interesting thing. Do you keep up with the news and whatnot?
No, I try not to. So I think it's a load of shit, to be honest.
Yeah, it's all pushed in one direction, isn't it?
Yeah. I think every news outlet has their own bias, and they steer, whatever narrative they want. And it's very frustrating.
But we won't go down the other politics route. But yeah, it's mad that like I don't really know who our Prime Minister is. It's probably obviously through my own wrongdoing, I guess, from not keeping up with it. But I don't feel the need to.
Just out of curiosity, did you vote last week?
I didn't. Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Did you get the result you wanted?
No, the Green Party did not win.
It's like, yeah, just to be honest with you, I kind of did just forget. Like, to be honest with you. So, yeah.
I don't think it would have made any difference, mate. In fact, you would have probably ended up voting Labour, wouldn't you?
I don't know. I don't have a clue. I honestly don't know, mate. Like
Reform UK, mate. That's where it's at.
I just like Jim.
Yes, I vote for the Jim Party.
I would have voted for AJ Morris for Prime Minister, mate.
Yeah. I would have actually voted for Lee Kemp. Where the voting thing was for us, it looked like a UKDFBA venue.
Put your ballot in the box.
He's come all the way from Fullwood.
He's been here time and time again, and his vote has never won.
Until now. No. Still not one.
Still not one. Have you ever voted in the party that you vote for one?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I can't remember if I have or not. I just go there and I'm like, yes.
Yeah. That one.
Yeah. That one.
Yeah. No, I'd say like this time round was the only time that I've not been sure on who I was voting for, because I don't like any of them.
Right. Oh yeah, I think it's just, again, mate, I'm in no position to, and I should be really. I say I should be, but like, is there any point? Because I feel like they all just do just as bad of a job as each other. Anyway.
Literally.
You're picking the least bad option, aren't you?
Yeah. It's like, would you like to drop a 20-kilo plate on your right foot or your left?
On the big toe or the baby toe? Either's going to suck.
I think I'd choose little toe.
Would you?
Yeah.
It's not weight. It's not really as weight bearing, is it?
No. It's not as big. Like, surely the amount of pain is relative to the size of the toe.
Yeah. Well,
big toes, big pain.
We'll find out tomorrow, mate, because I'm flying to Ibiza at 6 a.m. So
yeah, buddy. Here's a point, right? So last week on the podcast, we announced excitingly that we're going to be doing 2 podcasts a week.
Yeah.
Right. We've obviously got the first. This is the first one, and then we've got the second one lined up for like the back end of the week, a Q&A and chat with Jack Chan next week. So then you're going to Ibiza. Yeah. Next week I'm in Greece.
Ooh.
So we either do a podcast whilst I'm in Greece, which will be great fun.
No, it won't.
The Wi-Fi definitely will not be questionable. Or we don't have any next week. No podcasts.
We can't do that.
No, we can't do that. How long are you in Ibiza for?
So I get back. I'm there for 48 hours.
Oh, great. Let's do a post Ibiza podcast.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, and you can spill the tea.
Maybe give me like 24 hours after.
No.
Like, okay.
My ideal would actually be whilst you're in Ibiza.
I was literally about to say, right, whilst I'm at DC 10 and it's 4 a.m., as long as you can get up for that time, bro. I know your work hustle grind. So when you're getting up to start working with your clients, just push your client work back a little bit and I'll jump on a call with you.
Great.
All right.
Yeah, let's do that. Sold your way.
Love it. But mate, how have things been for yourself?
It's been all right, mate. It's been a good week of training. I may have pulled my calf. Yeah. I went a little bit too heavy on a calf raise, and then in the eccentric on the last couple of reps, it just felt a bit weird. And then, like after that, it was just so painful. And it's been painful all weekend. But
like limping around on it.
Yeah.
Oh, mad,
mate! Like icing it all the time, and yeah, bit reball, but it is what it is. Got it on video for YouTube. Great.
Did you?
So everyone can see me get injured. Great fun. Yeah. Other than that, training's been well. Not much else to report.
No.
Why
were you training calves?
I train calves like 2-3 times a week.
No, you don't. I'll tell you what, though. I have not. So I haven't done any like plantar flexion. It's like I've had to walk with a flat foot for the last 3 weeks, and I've got the biggest calves as it is. And I swear I'm starting to notice like the muscle belly just looking a lot flatter.
Can I give you some science?
Go on then.
So the most calf growth is, so if you imagine this is your toe, this is the black bit, for anyone that's watching on video, is Tom's toe. Most of the hypertrophy occurs in this range.
In the stretch position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could literally just do that and you'll get more calf growth than if you did that.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
It's like the biceps as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, mate, Ultraflex have got a new bicep machine.
Ooh.
Unbelievable.
What brand is it?
Nitrum. Kuba. It's an old machine that like I've used the other gym that I used to train at, Muscle Performance.
Yeah.
But they've now nitrumed it. So it's got like 2 loading arms so that you can alter the resistance profile. It's epic. So good.
I think do you not think like with bicep kit though, maybe I'm just like diminishing returns because it's such a simple movement, isn't it? It's like, how can you make it that much better? But is it that good?
It's that good. I think I appreciate it more because I've used the old version of it, which is very it's very old fashioned.
Yeah.
And then Nitrum's just made it that like little bit more, optimal, futuristic, however you want to word it.
Yeah.
Scientific.
What is, of all pieces of equipment across all body parts, what's your favourite bit of kit ever? One piece.
The prime seated row.
Prime seated row. Is that the one we use together?
Yeah.
Interesting. That's one I don't have access to. That's really nice.
What's your favourite?
I love the Atlantis incline press now.
Oh, what, plate loaded?
Yep. I just love it. I think it's gnarly. It's just smooth. I love it.
Okay. Very interesting.
Maybe it's because I've got a weak chest. So I'm like,
yeah, I'm going to say this might be one of the reasons why your chest isn't very good.
What, the
joking?
Get out of here. Get out of here. But no.
How are you, mate? How's your week been? You've looked like you had a pretty exciting weekend.
Oh yeah, weekend was awesome, mate. Absolutely awesome. So had the first Stockton coaching team photo shoot.
That is pretty sick.
Have you done one before?
I've not done a team photo shoot. I actually had a consultation call the other day with someone, and he said that he wanted to do a photo shoot, and it's got my cogs turning, thinking it might be a really, really good thing to do, like at the back end of summer.
Yeah,
so I've got so many people now that are dieting.
Yeah, well, that's it, mate. And it's like, not only that, like, the day was just so sick.
Yeah.
Like, for a lot of the lads, like, it was the first time they'd ever done anything like that, and you
Yeah.
forget like how big that is for some people, and how like nerve wracking it is as well. Like getting in front of a camera and having photos taken and whatnot, and like just seeing them like overcome that fear, then seeing the photos afterwards, and like just like holy shit, that's me kind of thing. Like so good. So yeah, like I would definitely recommend it. I've had clients do photo shoots before, but on their own. But I've never had like a little group outing, and just the day, them staying at the Airbnb together, all like getting excited for it, having a photo shoot, seeing them do that, and then we went for a meal afterwards, and oh mate, it was just
where was the studio? You went to that Eddie
Whitehead, yeah. So it's in Stockport,
right? Okay,
yeah, Stockport, just next to Manchester, and wicked. Eddie is awesome, like absolutely awesome, because he's into bodybuilding. Eddie's got a physique on him and some quads on him, mate.
I think I've seen him at
he trains at Frontline.
Yeah,
he trains at Frontline. I'll probably train with him at one point, but yeah, and because he's into bodybuilding, he knows everything about it. So like he knows how to get the lads into the right poses. He knows how to basically just instruct.
It provides like the direction.
Yeah, mate, I'm literally just there, just like I helped glaze up the boys, and like
I bet you did.
Yeah, patting them down, and then he was just on it, bang bang bang, getting everyone done, like taking them through all the exercises and whatnot. It was just so good, mate, and it's just like the studio's awesome, and the lads loved every minute of it, to be honest. So if you're going to do it, I would shout out to Eddie. Definitely recommend Eddie Whitehead.
Yeah.
He's awesome. Right. I think even like Jack Eagles has been to him a few times for like
Jack sings his praises.
Yeah,
I know loads of people that have gone to him. Maybe I just need to reach out. Or we could do a just coaching, Stockton coaching photo shoot collaboration,
bro. That would be awesome.
Be a bit cheaper.
Yeah, that would definitely be a bit cheaper. Yeah, so let's make that happen. That'd be awesome. Big shoot. I'm sure Eddie will be absolutely pulling his hair out, but it'll be great for us.
Yeah. There'll be like 30 people there, all shredded out the brains. Eddie's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
doing this again.
Yeah, but some of the lads that were there, like Nathan, for instance, has been working with me for 3.5 years, and seeing him go from like I used to PT him, so he's like one of my first.
Wow.
3.5, 4 years ago, was one of my first PT clients, right? And now to see him go from when I first started working with him, the barrier was getting him into the gym on a consistent basis, actually turning up to the gym and like training. That was like what we struggled with back then. And now he's doing photo shoots, and he's a complete different like physique, but also like bloke to what he used to be as well. Like such a even during a shoot he was like, oh mate, I remember like I'm here doing this photo shoot right now, and like I remember when you struggled to get me even into the bloody gym and being consistent. I was like, yeah, mental, isn't it? How things change over time. And that's the thing. Like, if you've been training for like a long time and you feel just like a little bit goalless, I feel like a photo shoot is just something that's like good to like step it up a notch without having to take that full leap to like competing. Everyone's so quick to compete. Do a photo shoot because you're still gonna be able to bring your best to that. You've got some nice photos to look back on, and like that is it's like your stage photos almost, isn't it? The guy that you've got to beat next time. So. Such a good
day. It. Really, really cool. Did you watch the football on Saturday?
I didn't watch a single bit of it. Who played, mate?
England, dickhead.
Who's England? Do you know what? My friend
Keir Starmer's the manager of him.
Keir Starmer. Oh, so Keir Starmer's he's doing all right, isn't he?
Yeah, he gets about.
Prime Minister. He's manager of JD as well, and now he's the manager of the UK and the manager of the England football team. Jesus Christ.
Busy guy.
How did the football go?
Well, we won on penalties. It was very nerve-wracking.
Oh, I think I saw the penalty, actually, the winning one.
Yeah, Trent Alexander-Arnold, my boy, Liverpool player. I love him. I absolutely bloody love him.
Where did you watch it?
You what?
Where did you watch the game?
I watched it at home. Right, so I am superstitious, and I think the older I get, the more I realise how superstitious I am. Whenever I've seen England play and I've been at a pub, England haven't won.
So you've socially isolated yourself.
Yeah, but I'm doing it for the good of the country. If it was like, if I went out every time that England played, we wouldn't even make it to a major tournament. So
Fucking
I'm
hell.
going to stay at home and I'm going to make sure that England keep winning. But yeah, we had like one of Annabella's mates. She came round with her boyfriend, and then we ended up going out, and things got crazy.
Did you get a bit lit?
Mate, did I get a bit lit? So went out with a chap called Sam, who's in previous years he's a bit of a party guy.
My guy.
And I think like just after a few beers, we both just ended up just on it.
Sometimes like that. Do you know what? Was it busy out as well?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Great atmosphere.
Yeah. So exactly, like I was about to say, like the vibe is there. England's won the game. Everyone's had a bit of adrenaline. You know, like fuck it. Let's just
Yeah.
have a good night.
I was like, I've not got a lot of work to do tomorrow. Fuck it. We're going in. I had like 10 Jaegers, 5 tequilas. Oh, mate.
Did you?
Yeah.
Hammered?
Hammered. Hammered.
Hang on. There's a breadcrumb trail here. So was this before or after you did your calf?
After.
Oh.
There's no link.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like
Yesterday was like a rest day as well, so like it's not like training was impacted or anything.
Got you.
Yeah.
Where did
the
you go?
stars aligned. We went out in Sheffield. It was good. Can't tell you where we went.
Really? That kind of night?
My last memory is getting in a taxi to go home. Then there was like a little bit of a grey area of how the hell did I get from the taxi to the flat, and then I was throwing up in the toilet.
Obviously, Annabella was clearly looking after you.
Yeah. I think I may have annoyed her a little bit by getting a little bit too tipsy. But, we live and we learn. This is what life's about, kids. Balance and living for the moment and making good memories, even though you don't remember most of them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, this is the thing. I bet, like, you've had a lot of, like, work on recently as well. Like,
It's been
busy.
Hectic.
Yeah. So, like, for you to be able to just go, do you know what? Fuck it. Like, sometimes that is needed. Yeah, it's probably not the best thing getting absolutely, like, wasted. But did you have a good night? Yeah.
Yeah. And now, Monday mornings come around. We're here recording the podcast. We've got a lot of work to do today, and I'm ready for it. I'm here for it.
Yeah, exactly, mate. You're refreshed, you're reset, ready to go.
Absolutely.
I literally did like a little post about that the other day. It's like, don't fucking, just because you're into bodybuilding, don't let it become like the dominant thing you do in your life. Enjoy yourself, because eventually you won't like bodybuilding because you've ruined your life balance.
Yeah. And then also you won't have any cool stories to tell your kids when you get older.
Oh, imagine that.
I can guarantee your kids don't give a shit about a 5 plates aside Cybex hack squat.
Yeah, like imagine. Oh, that's a scary thought, actually, if you ask me.
Oh yeah,
like getting
stories to tell your kids,
being like, yeah, do you know what? I mean, like at the end of the day, like if you're happy with that, then it is what it is. But like, Jesus, not being able to like tell any like fun or exciting stories because you've just spent your whole life. Again, it's your life, do what you want. But yeah, for me, no, I'm good, thank you.
Right. Questions. We both put questions boxes up. Tom, did you get any questions this week? Yes or no?
I did.
Wow.
Shall I kick it off?
Yeah.
Cool. I've got some pretty long ones here, bro. Jesus.
Really? You got the depots?
Right. Okay. So, someone's had to. Mr. Drew P has had to continue it in the DMs. Okay.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, one of them. Who do you enjoy coaching more? A genetic freak or a crazy hard worker? Follow up in the DMs. Okay, so who do you enjoy coaching more? A genetic freak or a crazy... Look at this message.
Oh, my days.
Yeah, or like a genetic freak or a crazy hard worker. What's up, Tom? Just sent a question for the pod. Wanted to follow up in more detail. If you guys could answer, I'm curious at your response because I'm a music professor and I teach students who are really musically talented and don't have to work very hard to be great. And also students who aren't extremely musically inclined but work really hard. That's literally me right there. I'm a bit special at a lot of things, but I'm willing to like put in the work. I ideally students would be both, or ideally students would be both or always work hard, but that's not always the case, and I'm sure you've both had clients like that too. There's pluses and minuses to each extreme, so curious to know who you feel is like more enjoyable or rewarding to coach if you had to pick. The talented ones, you get the premise.
Yeah.
The talented ones can work on an amazing presentation, but the hard workers are so rewarding when they accomplish something. So it's a tough choice. Curious to know what you guys think.
I'm gonna go with the hard workers. I truly do believe that you'll get where you want to be eventually. Like if you've not got the most amazing genetics, but you can work hard, it'll probably just take you an extra 2 or 3 years in comparison to someone with like the crazy genetics.
Yeah.
I don't believe I have the most amazing genetics, but I can work very, very, very hard.
Yeah.
And like I've always said this, and you can look back at my photos from like 6-7 years ago before I got back into bodybuilding properly. I wasn't the biggest person. I just trained hard. Yeah, I've trained a few genetic freaks, but not too many.
Yeah.
Tam, I would say, is a genetic freak from
He's
the
up there.
front, but to get him to grow, it's not the easiest thing in the world. Yeah, I'd say, definitely the hard workers.
Yeah. I've like some people like genetic freaks in different aspects, aren't they? Because those hard workers are like sometimes. Do you feel like work ethic is genetic, or do you think it's nurture?
Nurture.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, again, with that, I think about me and my brother, right, who have been brought up pretty much in the same environments. We could not be more different.
Really?
Yeah, my little brother. I'd love to get him on the podcast one day. He won't ever do it. But you have to incentivize the shit out of my brother to get him to get out of bed.
Yeah.
Whereas like for me, it's not even a thought. It's just like, right, I'm up, time to work.
What do you think the difference between you two, like in your lives, has been? Is it because you're the older one, so you've got something to prove? Is it because you've got to lead by example?
I think I take that. Like, I would like put it on me to set a good example.
Mm-hmm. So that's something you've got to consider there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Versus he's probably used to, as being like the younger brother, maybe having stuff done for him. Did you used to do stuff for him when he was younger?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's got used to people having to prompt him, and like always got comfortable with things getting done for him. It's not necessarily his fault to a degree, but it's like someone like that needs to be able to realize that, oh, this is the way I am because of these reasons, so this is why I need to.
So that kind of backs up the fact that it's like nurture, then, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, mate, I could talk all day about my little brother. I find him the most amazing and frustrating human being on the planet.
I bet he's like super, super smart.
No. Mate, he's like me. He's like me without a work ethic.
Right.
Like, he's very like to the point. Doesn't like, yeah, he don't put up with shit. And then, or equally, he doesn't work very hard.
No, got you. Well, we'll give it a few years, mate. We'll give him a job. We'll get him working hard,
mate. I have tried. Anyway, what do you think? Hard workers or genetic freaks?
Hard workers, 100%. It's I don't know if it's because I personally relate with someone that necessarily isn't like the most talented person from like a bodybuilding standpoint, but I definitely feel like when it's not taking away the achievement for anyone that's got great genetics, but when you see someone that's had to work so hard for so long, and you like appreciate what's gone into it, when you see them achieve what they've achieved, it's just that much more rewarding, in my opinion. And again, it doesn't discount anyone else who's maybe, for instance, genetically gifted and what they've achieved, but yeah, it's always I feel like you see a lot more change in the person that's had to work really hard for their goals.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely say it's well, it's not unfortunate, but it just is what it is. You know what is taken for them to get there, and it's just a very rewarding thing to see happen.
Yeah. You obviously then get the anomalies that are like genetically gifted and really hard workers.
Yeah.
It's not like it's never a case of like, oh, you're either one or the other. You will have traits of both, but yeah, then you do get the freaks, the true freaks that are both. Keefe,
Yeah.
I think genetically he's fantastically built, and he's the hardest worker that I've ever seen.
He's an animal. He's an anomaly in his own right through.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the time, this is just from what
Keefe's
I've
great.
seen. Like my coach, for instance, Lewis, the amount of genetic freaks that he gets that you don't really see much of is ridiculous, bro. Like the guys that he's working with, and a lot of them don't know. I had this conversation with them. A lot of them are useless. Checking in on time, putting in the work. Like a lot of them just lazy, and they're freaks. So I'd say there's a lot more freaks out there that lack the work ethic.
Yeah.
Than do. Keith. That's why Keefe's such like an anomaly.
Yeah. Well, mate, we should try and get Keefe on the podcast. He's currently living in Manchester. Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
What boy?
Yeah, he's I was talking to him in Ultraflex the other day. I really like Keefe.
Where does he train out of then?
EP.
Oh.
So I think he does like 4 sessions at EP, one at Rotherham.
Oh.
I know.
Get out of EP.
Mate, frontline. You've got to like sign up for like 3 years, haven't you? And
6 month minimum.
Oh right, yeah. I think he's only there for like 10 weeks.
What, in Manchester?
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Back end it. Well, he's on prep, so I think it's just like it works out well. His girlfriend's got like a temporary job in Manchester, and then he's,
I wonder if we want to make the permanent move down here after.
I said that to him the other day. I was like, mate, just don't go back.
Maybe if you convince Keefe to move near Rotherham so you can train back with him, you might actually beat me one day, mate.
Keefe would absolutely smoke me. I would retire.
What's his pressing like? Is it ridiculous?
Mate, everything's ridiculous.
Everything ridiculous.
Yeah. I remember a couple of years ago, or it might have been a year ago, Keefe started like pressing on the Cybex Smith, which at the time I was like pretty decent at, like 3 plates aside for nearly a set of 10. Keefe started off, it was like, right, 2.5 plates aside, just going to run this up gradually. And then it was like 4 plates aside. I was like, right, okay. Fuck.
Yeah. How tall is he again?
A little bit shorter than me, so like maybe 5'8"-ish.
He's 5'8".
Yeah,
bro. I thought he was shorter. No offense.
No. He's got a presence about him.
Yeah, it's just because he's that wide. He looks shorter, I guess.
Yeah. He's fucking massive.
And to top it off, he's Scottish as fuck. I love it.
Okay, I'm going to say another thing about Keefe, and then I'm not going to talk about him. His photos, right? You've seen his photos. They're pretty crazy.
Yeah.
They do not do him justice one bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you see him posing the other day in Ultraflex?
Mate, I just saw him training. He doesn't need to pose. He's just mass.
Yeah.
He's like fucking Geodude from Pokemon. He's a freak.
Love it. Good job, Keefe. Keep it up, brother.
Yeah, love it. My first question is from your coach, Lewis.
No, it's not.
Yes, it fucking is.
Why has he not fucking asked me a question?
Because he doesn't like you. He literally puts on this question, oh, by the way, Tom's a prick. I'm like, oh.
No, he didn't.
He said, would Tom drop another plate on his foot for WNBF Pro Card next year?
I don't need to, bro, because it's happening.
It's a good question, though, right? And it got me thinking, what physical pain would you go through to achieve your goals?
I'd drop a plate on the other toe. Hang on the same toe or the other one?
Ooh.
The same toe whilst it's still broken.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. The question now, would you drop a plate on your... a giant toe, bush.
A 20-kilo toe.
20-kilo toe on your plate. Right. Would you drop a 20-kilo plate on your broken toe for a WNBF Pro Card?
No.
Why?
Because that would make it too easy to win it.
Oh, Jesus. The process of recovering from it will give you the mental fortitude to go and get the dub next year.
Yes. Because it's like, imagine that. Drop it on the toe. Yeah, loads of pain. And then like, here's your card.
Here's your
fantastic.
card. Yeah, it don't work like that. Like, obviously, you would have to compete still to earn it, but breaking your toe again or dropping a plate on your broken toe would guarantee that it happens.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I do it.
Yeah. So
Sorry,
I was then thinking, so when Lewis asked me that last night, I was thinking like, on my bodybuilding journey, I have like been through quite a lot of pain with my knee, right?
Yeah.
And like, you know, same like goes for Mo with his lymphedema thing. Lymphedema. I would go through the pain that I've gone through to get that feeling, like the feeling of winning my pro card and the feeling of winning the worlds or like winning my classic summer shredding. I would go through any physical pain for that.
Yeah.
You could chop my bollocks off for that. No, maybe you couldn't. I would go through any pain for that. Promise you.
If you chopped your bollocks off, bro, you wouldn't build the muscle, would you? You wouldn't.
No.
You know.
I bet I'd end up doing bikini.
I just want to dedicate this win to my bollocks.
I miss you guys. Without you, I wouldn't be here.
Whilst you're just blasting TRT, sports dose, yeah?
Yeah.
Sports TRT.
Yeah, just maintenance, bro.
Just maintenance.
Next question.
Let's bring it up. Oh, what have I done here? Oh, hang on.
Hang on.
Oh, mate, I just saw a photo of Zach. Zach's looking good.
Zac Efron.
Huh?
Zac Efron. Do you fancy a bit of Zac Efron?
Zac Efron. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? Can be different for bulk cut. So if you're bulking, what one food would you eat for the rest of your life? If you're cutting, one food for the rest of your life.
Bulking chicken wraps.
Is that the McDonald's ones?
No. I've been making my own.
Okay.
And they are sensational. I would have chicken wraps for every single meal.
If it was just one kind of like flavour wrap, what would it be?
Southern fried chicken.
Ooh. I like it.
In a wrap, bit of barbecue sauce. For cutting, I would say whippist. No, I'm joking. I used to do 5% mince burgers.
Okay.
And then at M&S as well, you can get 3% mince burgers. I think I'd go for that. They were so good.
How much did they cost from M&S?
I think it was 12 burgers for £10.
Okay, no.
They were all right.
It's not terrible.
No, it's not terrible. Tasted great and gets you shredded. What would you go for?
Cutting, I would have to say like a protein, just because I haven't had it since I prepped because it just doesn't taste the same anymore. But like a protein yogurt bowl with like frozen fruit in it, mashed in, so it's like ice creamy, and then like peanut butter and stuff like that in it. Oh god! On prep, that is like a Ben and Jerry's.
Prep. Yeah, that was in my mind as second place, like some kind of yogurt bowl.
Yeah, like a Faye Greek yogurt.
Yeah.
Protein, awful for your skin because I'm like lactose intolerant, right? So like I look disgusting when I'm eating it, but it's fucking great. So I definitely go for that when cutting, and then on an off season, it's got to be my cream of rice. Although I'm really into protes right now. For the first time ever, I like oats.
Mate, and you're getting into oats at the wrong time.
Why?
Like, oats is a thing to eat when you're cutting because of the amount of volume that you can get. If you're eating oats now, you get ready for prep, bro. Whew.
Oh, bro, I'm smashing like 100-gram bowls at the moment. Like, I love it.
100 grams? Oh, mate, that's rookie.
Is that rookie?
Mate, I have 190 grams of oats in the morning.
190?
Yeah. You know that baked oats thing that I make?
That's 190. That's not as voluminous, though, is it? It's more like a cake.
Bro, it's big.
How do you make it?
You are?
How do you make it?
There's a video on YouTube. It's literally my number one meal that I'm eating at the minute, besides chicken wraps.
Do you put like chocolate drops in it?
You can do. I don't. Right, and I was talking to Annabella about it. If I started doing that, I would end up at 95, 96, 97 kilos in a month. If I started putting in things that I actually wanted to put in it, oh my God, I'd be in big trouble.
So how many? So first meal in the morning is that? How many carbs are in it?
I don't know. I'm trying not to track carbs and what have you too closely at the minute. I'm just kind of sticking to the same foods and
do you
letting
find
my body
though,
do its
first thing in
thing.
the morning when you have a meal like that, about like an hour later, you're like, ugh.
No.
Do you not?
No, I have like fruit and honey on it, so it's got like enough simple sugars that it keeps you like.
Oh no, but like, I mean, like the insulin spike. Usually, what I find is like if you have like a high carb meal in the morning, like from that insulin spike, you can almost have like a bit of a carb crash after.
I don't feel that.
No, like I don't not too bad on like prep, for instance, where like insulin sensitivity is just like fucking rampant. Not so much, but I do feel like I actually prefer in the mornings to just have like protein fats. I don't do it in the off season because if I didn't do that, then like by the time I'm training, I haven't had enough carbs. Like right now, I have to get a lot of carbs in the morning. I'm having like 120 grams of carbs first thing for like meal one, and then but yeah, I do actually prefer in general. Like if I wasn't like into bodybuilding, I'd probably just have like protein and fat in the morning. That's it because it just makes you feel like smooth and clean.
Yeah. I think if it wasn't for bodybuilding purposes, I would do something similar. So like, I might have like an omelette and bacon. That would be dreamy.
Dream.
But like you say, need to get them carbs in.
Yeah. Are you looking forward to the day when like you don't bodybuild at all? A little part of you at all?
I don't think there will be a day where I'm not bodybuilding.
Oh no, yeah. Like I mean, obviously you're still going to be training. You're still going to be in the lifestyle. Like the lifestyle is like set now, and it's what you enjoy. It's what you love. It's what keeps you like grounded, and you enjoy it. But is there any part of it like? So for me, it's like putting down so many carbs. I'm like, I'll look forward to the day like where I don't have to like put down like 700 carb like a day or something like that, and feel
really?
like, yeah.
Oh, mate, I literally, like now, I'm eating meals and I'm like, I'm going to get big. I'm going to get massive.
No, shit. Like I am like, and the food is going down like easily, like, and I am enjoying it because I'm in the process. But at the same time, like even like little things like I will look forward to like in the morning not having to put down 120 grams of carbs and just feel like a little bit less like a bloat lord, But
I'm not looking forward to it. I quite like it all at the minute. So no, I'm not looking forward to that part.
Got you. Okay, fair enough.
Next question is from Ollie Wenmoth, my boy. If you two had to go on holiday together, where and why?
I would have to say I would want us to go to like somewhere cute, coupley.
Mykonos.
No,
let's go Mykonos, babe.
What's it called in Gran Canaria? Maspalamas. What's it called? It's like the epicenter for like same-sex couples. We'd go there.
Wow.
Maspalamas, is it? Am I butchering the name?
Las Palmas? I don't know.
No, I think it's because of an M. Maspalamas. Anyway, it's actually really, really nice.
And it's the epicenter for homosexuals.
Yeah, that's where we would go.
Great. I was thinking we'd go same area. I was thinking that we'd go Tenerife. Right. Try and find that Jay Slater guy. Hey. Jay. Just walk around. Jay. Hey, did you see?
Is that cancelled? That's not cancelled, is it?
No. Mate,
he's media. Out the piss still.
He's not even a real person. Someone's made him up. Did you see someone? Do you know Jeremy Vine?
No.
Oh, mate. So there's a video of a guy. So Jeremy Vine has like a TV show on, I think it's ITV or whatever. And they were talking about the Jay Slater thing on this TV show. And someone texted in saying, has anyone tried shouting auto glass repair? If Jay's nearby, he will shout
Or took less replace.
Yeah. So
So
he just goes, that's not funny. Okay.
Wow, that is funny.
It is.
That is
And it
great.
happened on live TV. Ha.
Or if you go around, what is it, like a Kevin? No, what's it like, the little meerkat thing?
Alan. Steve.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
So Ollie, we would go to Tenerife or Gran Canaria apparently.
Yeah, that's where we'd go. Anyway,
Great.
next question. From MRF DMB, Mr. Ravingface. Do you know Mr. Ravingface?
No.
Dion, my boy, my brother, good friend of mine. If you could only do one exercise per muscle group for the rest of time, which ones are you choosing? I.e., for one, quads, hams, calves, etc. Class pod boys enjoyed every episode. Handshake.
Every episode.
Every fucking
single
episode.
one.
Dion, you're an absolute legend, mate. So, I'm going to go first. You're not going first. I'm going first.
Go.
So, for the chest, it would have to be the Nautilus incline. No, Atlantis, isn't it? Atlantis incline press.
Oh, you mong. So when you said, did you say prime earlier?
No, I said Atlantis.
All right, okay. Atlantis incline press.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you agree that one's wicked then?
It's all right.
Okay, yeah, cool. Anyway, that's fine. And then for
What can you do on it?
4.5.
So I'm stronger than you. Yeah.
Yeah, of course you're stronger than me. It's
Yeah,
fine. But
sweet.
But you're weak from the back, aren't you? So it's fine.
Thanks, bro. Keep going.
It's all the pounding you've taken from the back over the years, mate. It's made you weak.
It has.
Yeah. So yeah, Atlantis incline press, and then back it would have to be the prime extreme row. Loves that. Biceps it would have to be the. It's just gonna have to be a dumbbell preacher curl, single arm dumbbell preacher curl.
Yeah.
Triceps is gonna have to be. I do love a good dip now.
Really?
Weighted dip. Yep.
Oh,
big bang for buck that.
Yeah.
And then for legs, it's going to have to be. Do you know what I'm loving? Absolutely loving the Atlantis pendulum.
Okay.
And then what else is there? What calves? I don't train them. Now calves is going to have to be a
20 kg plate drop on your toe.
Yeah, literally. I do like a seated calf press. As in like on the leg press. I just love that. Absolutely love it for some reason. Maybe it's why I've got small calves. I don't know. What else is there? Shoulders. It's just gonna have to be a cuffed raise, like a line cuff lateral raise, and then that's it, isn't it? Hamstrings.
Pretty much.
Hamstrings. RDL.
Yeah. Chest. I think a dumbbell press. I'm really enjoying dumbbell pressing at the minute.
I do like dumbbell pressing, but it's just my shoulder stability.
Pussy. Get bigger. Back, prime seated row. Arms, nitrum, bicep curl. It is that good. How
many times have you used it?
Once. It is that good.
Top dog.
Number one.
Wow.
Number one. Triceps, a cable overhead tricep extension.
Nice.
I actually put in cable kickbacks on my programming the other day.
What do you think?
A very old fashioned, tricep kickback.
Yeah.
Mate, felt sensational.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about them is that the fact you have to have like so many other parts of your body like in the right position. You have to bend at the hips. You have to make sure you're. It's just a bit of a pain. Like I feel like if you're overloading it, it can be a bit of a pain in the ass.
Oh, you're lazy.
Yeah.
I do it quite far at the end of the session now, so I don't need much load. Quads, just legs in general, Jim Lecco leg press, calves, seated calf raise, and let's just go for one hip hinge. I think RDL.
Yeah,
that's pretty much everything in it. Abs, planks, most underrated, poorly executed exercise that I see in the gym.
I didn't even do abs. I did kneeling cable crunch.
Okay, sick.
Beautiful.
Next question that I've got four more questions. First one is from Agam Saini 58. What changes did you implement, if any, on Jack Bennett's last show? Great to see him doing well. Yes, indeed. Jack Bennett. Biggest change that we did on the last third and final show of the year was we reduced the stress that he went on under on peak week. So like we capped steps at like 10,000 and Jack like normally does like 20,000 a day. I told him to not work for a few days. That massively helps because Jack does like the odd bit of labouring and gardening and all that kind of stuff here and there. And then also we didn't push carbs as high on the peak. We kept him quite flat because he's quite he's very, very muscular. He didn't need, a lot of carbs to fill him out. He already looked quite full and bubbly, like when he was flat. So yeah, that's the change that we made. It worked well, and yeah, Jack was happy.
I think it was just mainly just his his confidence, mate.
Yeah.
He looked like he wanted to be up there.
Yeah. But that comes from like him being in a less stressed place mentally.
Yeah.
Like literally spoke to him every single day of peak week. So if he had a thought that came into his head, we spoke about it.
Yeah. What's he doing now? Off season?
What? He's having a month of chilling, and then he wants to do the British finals.
Really?
Same with James Dobbin.
These older boys, mate, they're dogs.
They can handle it though.
Yeah.
So like, Theo, Gio, my young guns, get them into an off season, right?
Yeah.
They were done. Jack, James, Enrique, who's now like his prep has started or like his shows have started. They can just handle it.
Yeah.
I think it's because they've got that like slightly more mature, dense muscle. They've got a more grounded, methodical mindset. They don't deep it too much. It's just like, yeah, all right, we're going to, reverse out for a bit, chill, really like, pull back an expenditure. And then we're going to go again for September, October. That's fucking brilliant.
I think it's exposure, man. Like those guys have been through a lot more in their lives than what these young lads have.
Yeah,
and this is what I always say about like you over time you arm yourself with tools. It's like no doubt those Jack and James have both been fucking through trials and tribulations in life, and I know it sounds like dramatic, but that has made them probably better bodybuilders, being able to hack like longer reps and whatnot, mate.
Definitely, like we're probably the same. Like we've not been through half as much as what someone that's like twice our age has. So exactly. we would struggle more mentally than what they would. That honestly, these boys they're just like don't give a shit. Just get after it.
I love that.
I think James particularly could do really quite well.
Yeah. His transformation is just
the most mind-boggling, crazy thing that I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, and no one does that by accident. In order to get from yourself from being in that situation to where he is right now is hard fucking work.
Mate, he sent me, like, when I said, I'm putting your transformation together, like, can you send over some photos? It was like, I've got worse ones than this. But I was like, but I don't want to, like, look. I was like, all right, fair enough. Mate, it's just completely transformed.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah. Proud.
Yeah, very good. So yeah, they're competing again. I've got like another 12 people going on stage at the back end of the year. Might actually be more than that. I should probably count it.
That's mental.
Yeah, mental. This year is ginormous.
You're gonna be great. Your hair's gonna be grey at the end of the year, mate. You're never gonna win another world championship, mate, because your hairline is gonna be like this.
Yeah.
You're out of Team Handsome, mate.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it with Keefe's hairline.
But if you're as big as Keefe, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it makes up for it. Next question for you.
How many times do you use a towel before washing it, and do you share towels with others?
We have shared a towel before.
Me and you?
Yeah.
Where?
All in shoot.
Oh, yeah. So me and Josh, the only person on this earth that I would share a towel with is Josh.
Yeah, likewise with Tom.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even share with Annabella. No way.
Tell Annabella.
Right. So I have two answers for this question. How many times would I change my towel?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Go on.
The first answer is if it was just down to me, maybe once a fortnight.
Think about how many showers you can have in a fortnight, bro. That's like almost probably like at least
30.
30 showers. 20 to 30 showers. Fucking hell.
Right. But because I have Annabella as my girlfriend, she changes the towels twice a week. So it's like every few days.
Oh God. So you're still having like a good 8 showers with each towel?
Yeah, not even that. Maybe 6.
Bro. I use a towel like 3 times, then wash it.
You're joking.
No.
How many showers a day do you have?
1 or 2?
I'm like 2 or 3.
2 or 3 showers a day?
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell. Well,
I've just had one now. I'll have one later, and then sometimes if right. So I like to use showers as like a way of switching myself on.
Right.
So say if I've done like a busy morning of work and then I'm going to the gym, then I'll go in the shower, get reset.
It's a cue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm quite tactical with it because I have naturally very like bad skin in the sense of dry skin. I used to have eczema really bad when I was younger. So if I shower too much, it's bad. Like my skin will just dry out. It's just not good for it. So I typically shower after the gym or sometimes in the morning. So yeah, usually twice a day. In the morning because it wakes me up, gets me going, and then after the gym later on in the day. But then sometimes it's once if I'm lazy. So yeah. But yeah, I'll use a towel 3 times and then wash it.
On the radio the other day, there was talking about people. There are people that treat themselves to not brushing their teeth. Treat themselves, as in I can't bother to brush my teeth tonight. I'm just going to go to bed with fairy teeth. As in because it's such a negative thing to do. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have a little treat. I'm not going to brush my teeth. Hey, do you brush your teeth twice a day?
Yeah, I brush my teeth 2-3 times a day.
Yeah.
Because, look.
Oh, here we go. Tom's going to get his steroids out.
Look at this.
Ah.
This is the best toothbrush ever.
Put the link in the bio. Oh my God, you broke it.
Have you got an electric toothbrush?
Of course I do.
It's sad. It's sad because I didn't brush them long enough. I only did 1 second. When you go to 2 minutes, it smiles at you.
What toothbrush is it? All right, Tom's just running back to the toilet to take his toothbrush back.
Oral-B IO6.
Okay, how much does it cost? Yeah.
£160.
160 quid?
Yeah.
Bloody hell, Tom. You've got too much money, mate.
But
is it tax deductible? I reckon it is.
For you, it would be, yeah. Everything's tax deductible.
HMRC, we're only joking.
I was literally going to say though, the last few months, I've gone to the first efforts. I've always brushed my teeth, floss and stuff like that, but to really look after my teeth. So I've started whitening them, and you've probably noticed on the podcast, my teeth have just got a lot more vibrant. Okay, they've got worse. But anyway,
I'm going to say your teeth look shit, mate.
Honestly, looking after your teeth and getting them whitened and just it's probably one of the best things you can do for your appearance, in my opinion.
Yeah,
it does completely transform how you look.
I had Invisalign.
Yeah,
a few years ago. It was not cheap.
No,
I am saying that now, but it was the best amount of money that I've ever spent in my life.
Yeah,
it was genuinely, I straightened my teeth and then I started winning shows.
Legit.
It does stuff for your confidence. If you've got bad teeth or you're self-conscious about your teeth, just go and get them sorted. They do finance options and all that kind of stuff. You will be able to find a way to afford it, but it will transform how you see yourself. I can say 100%. That from experience. It really, really does
Yeah,
massively help.
For me, it's like I've always had like naturally like nice teeth, straight teeth, but I've never had like the whitest teeth. Like genetically, in my family, like we just don't really have like the whitest teeth.
Yeah.
So like it never like I've never been insecure about my teeth at all. I've always just been like, yeah, like I probably would want them like a bit whiter if I could do anything to them. I don't need Invisalign or anything like that 'cause I've got naturally nice teeth. But I was like, do you know what? I'm actually going to go like get to the effort to go get them whitened, look after them, stuff like that. Fucking game changer, mate. Like so glad that I did it. You know?
How much did it cost you?
Oh no, like mate, I've done everything myself.
Oh,
So
right.
what I did is I
bought the whitening.
went to get them like professionally like cleaned and everything like that, and I've got like a schedule of that now. And then because I've been to like the hygienist in the past, so I went to a new one in Manchester. Fucking amazing. Got them all like completely cleaned professionally, and then from then I got my own custom like whitening trays made.
Yeah.
Because if you go to the dentist, it's usually going to cost you about £400-500 to get this done.
Yeah.
Versus at home, you can get a whitening tray for about £80, and you buy the gels yourself for about £100 for a decent course. So I've literally like spent less than half the money, and I've just been doing it myself at home. You just need to know what to buy.
Yeah. Good man.
So, yeah.
Good man.
Best investment. So there we go.
Lovely. Your cue or mine?
It's your cue.
Right. Any recommendations for good online posing coaches? And this is from Podge Kehoe.
Okay. Great.
This chap, Podge Kehoe, messaged me the other day saying that he found our podcast about a month ago and he binged every single one, 30-odd episodes in 2 weeks.
Love that.
And he's from Perth, Australia.
That's
Mate,
mad.
that is insane.
I wouldn't even do that.
No.
I couldn't listen to us that often.
No. I don't know why people listen to us anyway.
So I'm assuming for men's physique.
Yeah, men's physique.
Men's physique. So you've got Macamorris, you've got Kez, but just tell Kez that you don't want to moonwalk, and then and then who else have you got?
I think they're the only two that's worth going to. Because, like, I think they're the only two that are working pretty much at full time for posing coaching. So they've got their systems, like, nailed.
Yeah. I'd say either Kez or Macca, and just not only that, they both fucking love the game. They love men's physique.
Yeah.
And that says a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, so either of them, even though that you're in Australia, you will find a time with both of them that fits you and your schedule. And I don't think you'll be disappointed with either. So get on it, boy.
What's your go-to pre-workout meals?
Who's this from?
It just says Jake.
Jake.
Literally just Jake, the name. Jake, that is it.
Right. Go-to pre-workout meal for me is currently... it's chicken and rice.
Standard. Can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Protein oats at the moment for me.
Lovely.
Nailed that about an hour ago and about to go to the gym in a minute. So
great guns.
There we go.
Nice. Ian Talbot Balf has asked, what's one conspiracy theory you believe in? You don't believe that we went to the moon, do you?
No, I do. I do believe we went to the moon. It was just an interesting one. That I believe conspiracy theory is that I can't say that. I can't say that. They'll leave everyone on a cliffhanger there. It's just a very like sensitive topic, so I won't touch on that one. Shit, I don't know, bro.
I don't.
Oh, that one's a sensitive one as well. It'll get us cancelled.
Yeah, right. Okay, we're not going to answer this, but if anybody that's listening wants to share your, conspiracy theories that you believe in, put them in the comment section or message us both on Instagram telling us what they are, and we will discuss them on the podcast.
I think that a certain thing that happened a couple years, 2 or 3 years ago,
Yeah.
was driven by monetary incentive.
100%.
Yeah. So there we go.
Think of that what you will.
Yeah.
Yeah. The toilet roll shortages.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm done for questions, mate.
Right, I've got one more from Annabella's sister, and it goes along the lines of correlation between listening to Taylor Swift in the gym and PBing.
Very low testosterone, actually atrophy.
Hey, I've got a confession.
I know. I wouldn't expect anything less of you, mate.
So the other day, I had a playlist on, and for some reason, a recommended song came on, which was Taylor Swift, "You Belong With Me," and I didn't press skip.
Really?
Next thing you know, PB.
What exercise was this on?
Dumbbell chest press. Press the 50s for 15 reps.
Jesus. What, flat or incline?
Flat.
I'm not too far behind you.
Oh, mate, like my pec's been fucked on it for ages, so
fair.
I'm taking it very steady. My best on dumbbell bench pressing is 62 for 8.
That's ridiculous.
I did that like 2 years ago.
That is ridiculous. That's super, super strong.
Yeah. Hey, this is random and probably not needed for the podcast. Have you seen that Jake Brayley's like staying in India?
Yeah, he's got a girlfriend. You said that ages ago. You said that ages ago, didn't you?
Yeah, but it's like official. I just like thought, oh, them two are quite close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got some of that British
sweet.
beef now, mate. She couldn't let go of it, could she?
Yeah. Mate, imagine.
He's a big slab of human.
He is. We should try and get him on the podcast.
Yeah, absolutely.
Talk about Indian bodybuilding.
He might not talk English anymore now, though. He might just Indian.
Yeah.
We'll have to get like translator on.
Hello there.
Love it. Wow. Anyway, mate, we'll leave it there. I've got to shoot to the gym now. So, everyone, thank you very much for listening. Hang on, wait there. No, we'll do this seriously. So, latest launch of the All-In launch is live. I don't know by the time this podcast comes out if there's anything left. You should have listened to the last podcast because we did mention it. And if you didn't listen to it and you didn't cop anything, then guess what? You lose. You missed out. So you're going to have to wait until the next one.
Yeah. And also just one more thing on All-In. Big things are coming.
Yeah.
Like, the last year has been pretty mad for All-In. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's been a roller coaster. The next year is going to be insane.
Yeah.
So get on it, be part of the British Bodybuilding Club, and use discount code BSB at the checkout.
BSB. Remember it, people. So, thank you very much for listening. My name is Tom.
And I'm Josh Croggan.
And you've been listening to the Board Shorts and Banter podcast. Love you lots, guys.
Buddy.
Catch you in the next episode.